Hi guys, I'm back. Black Wolf, and I'm doing chapter 47 of The False Prince. I am almost done with this book. Oh. Morning came early. I barely slept, if at all. One thought after another had tumbled through my mind, faster than I could make sense of it. For most of the past 4 hours, I had accepted the idea I would be sage for the rest of my life. For the past 4 years, I accepted the idea that I would be sage for the rest of my life. Letting that go and allowing myself to be Jaren again was more difficult than I had anticipated. I was already awake when Connor tried to kick me into consciousness, so his foot hit my hands and nothing worse. Then he called for Morgan to wake up and go downstairs to order us breakfast. Ours was to be served in her room, then she could take something to the boys in the carriage. He gave her no instructions on when she could eat. "We'll stay in here in the room until it's time to leave," Connor said. "I've got only hours left to prepare you for presentation." "I'm prepared," I grumbled. Connor smirked at me. "I would have expected more humility from you today. Our highest priority is to rehearse an order of action tonight. Don't try to tell me you don't know about that. And don't try to tell me you know about that." I didn't. "Tell me then." "Get dressed and straighten this room first, or else the maids will wonder about our arrangement last night. I have a few duties for Mott to attend to this morning that I must speak with him about." By the time I dressed and replaced the hanging sheet and my blanket on Morgan's bed, Connor was returning with Morgan behind him. She carried a tray and she set it on the table of her room. I wonder if she had risked speaking to the staff in order to get breakfast, or if not, how she had communicated our order to them. "Maybe it's a good thing you brought her along," Connor said. "It's handy to have a traveling servant." "I thought that's what Mott was for," I said. "He's more than a common servant. Surely you've noticed that by now." Morgan left as quickly as she could, and Connor handed me a plate filled with hot cakes, eggs, and thick slices of bacon. "It's a large breakfast," I said hungrily. "This is nothing compared to what lies ahead of you," Connor said. "Once you're the prince, you may tell your servants anything you wish to eat, and they will provide it. They will feed it to you as if you desire." "I don't. There's no need to tempt me for this position, Connor. You have me. Now tell me about court tonight." "All 20 of the regents will meet in the throne room at 5 o'clock. Also, there will be the king's closest advisor, the High Chamberlain, Lord Kerwin. No need for you to know all of their names. Jaren likely would not have known them, so no one will expect you to. I didn't know all of them, but there were some I expected to recognize. Kerwin would know me best. He suffered through my childhood beside my family, but would he recognize me after all this time? It was doubtful. I changed a lot in 4 years. Connor continued. "The first act of the meeting will be to officially announce the deaths of the king and queen, and crown Prince Darius." I winced at that. Connor didn't notice. He never had before either. "The announcement is merely a formality. Most of the regents have known this from the start, and others will have heard enough rumors to confirm its likelihood in their minds. Then we will have a report from the 3 regents who traveled to Avinia to seek any news as to the life or death of Prince Jaren. They report confirmation that he's dead." "How do you know?" I asked. "'Cause he's dead," Connor snapped. "Who do you think hired the pirates so many years ago?" The news knocked the wind from my lungs. It overwhelmed any sense of pretense I'd been able to maintain thus far with him. All that kept me from attacking him was the knowledge that I still wanted him with me at the castle tonight. "Why?" My voice was hoarse. I didn't trust myself to say anything more. "I thought I'd force us into war with Avinia." Egbert stood by and did nothing, year after year, while Avinia inched its way deeper into Carthian lands. If Avinian pirates killed his son, he'd be forced to act. Unfortunately, despite the pirates' assurances to me that everyone on the ship went down, Jaren's body was never found. Egbert was able to appease his critics by saying he wouldn't go to war until he had Jaren's body as evidence in the attack. However, Avenia has backed off since their suspected involvement in Jaren's death. So, in a way, my plan worked better than I could have hoped for. Our borders are safer, and no war was needed. Connor paused as if he expected me to say something. What did he want? Congratulations? He seemed to sense my discomfort, then added, I know the secret is safe with you because you can't reveal it without betraying your own true identity. No, I mumbled. I can't betray my identity. Yet. Connor brushed his hands together as if the matter were settled. So let's continue. When the three regents report that Prince Jaren is dead, this will be the time when, as the High Chamberlain, Lord Kerwin, will stand and declare that the new king must be chosen. However, before he stands, I will come forward and announce that the regents are wrong about Jaren's death. That's when I will introduce you to the court. There will be a bit of commotion initially, but Kerwin will have you brought to him. There will be several questions, a careful examination of you, and it will take some time. And no matter what they say, you must answer calmly and with confidence. You keep your sharp tongue under control, and you must not make a single mistake. Can you do it? I can. That, please, Connor. Good. We'll work on your answers through much of today. Make sure you know everything to say, and of course I'll be there to assist you to get me in trouble. I pushed my plate aside, unable to eat anything else. Connor pushed it back to me. You must have your energy today. I shoved my chair behind me and stood. You said you have proof I can offer them. What is it? Later, Connor said. You don't get that unless I am certain you're going to be declared prince tonight. You have only a few hours to learn everything else. You must. If you've finished eating, are you ready to get started? I closed my eyes and tried to control my breathing. My heart raced at the prospect of all that lay ahead of me that day. No matter what Connor told me or tried to teach, one thing was certain. I was not, nor would I ever be ready. But that wasn't what he wanted to hear, so I looked at him and said, okay, let's begin. That's chapter 47. This is getting really interesting because, like, you can tell he's trying so hard now not to say anything to the Lord, or to Connor. He's trying not to say anything to Connor. Like usual, I'll leave in the comments down below books for audiobooks, games for videos, you can leave in the comments below what you'd like to see me do, what challenges you'd like to see me do, what songs you'd like to see me do, either lip-syncing or singing regularly. Actually, you can just basically tell me anything, and I'll most likely do it, and I'll give you a shout-out. The next chapter is going to be The False Prince audiobook part 48. Dang, I'm already almost done. Part 48. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and see you next time. Goodbye.